I get a little email that tells me all the Today Specials that are going to be coming up, and I knew this one was coming, and I've waited for it. Yes, I have purchased the Today Special from Nellie's. It's what I use at home. My daughter and I both have very sensitive skin, and I love that Nellie's feels amazing. Wash after wash, my clothes look incredible, and my skin is not irritated by all those horrible ingredients in that harsh laundry detergent. So what we're doing is 400 loads. So the Today Special is right here, 400 loads. Think about that. You don't have to go out and buy laundry soap for an entire year. But because it's a Today Special, it's like, wait, but there's more. You are also getting 2 bags of the Oxygen Brighteners, those boosters, which by the way, you can use with your whites and your beautiful color clothes, whatever, everything. Yeah, and this is absolutely okay for septic tanks. It is okay. It is safe it is HE compatible. Those high efficiency washing machines, front loaders, top loaders. Now here's the other thing. I've done this Today Special with Nellie's. This is the last one in 2020. There's not going to be another one, and they had auto ship. There is no auto ship today. This offer is for an entire year supply. So, $49.95, you're not gonna have to even think about it again for another year. Now, come with me towards the end, because we're gonna be doing like a mention of this throughout. This is probably the cutest thing we've ever presented here at HSN. These are the flyer balls. These you throw in your dryer, and I go crazy for these every time. I have them in my dryer right now. And what they do is they reduce your drying time, they reduce your static, and you use this instead of a fabric softener, which is throwing chemicals all over your clothes, making your towels not absorbent, and so many things. These are only $24.95, and I was so worried that they were gonna sell out by the time I got here, and I wasn't gonna be able to play with them throughout the presentation. But the little Lammy balls with the little flyer balls are available, and I just smile every time I do laundry. But we're gonna tell you the value first. So let me show you the value for the Today Special. It's like crazy, an entire year. It breaks down, I even wrote 12 cents a load. That's how it breaks down, 12 cents a load. So a 400 load laundry soda from Nellie's, we'll do it all day long for $60. You're getting 2 of the 50 load Oxygen Brightener powder, 2 of those. That's $26 value, it's $86 value. Free shipping and handling, and let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you went down to the post office to mail this, it would not be free. Oh my gosh, we're gonna mail it to you right to your door. All right, my good friend Terry Toner is standing by. Terry, you know how much I love Nellie's. I can't wait to do this presentation with you. I know it's been popular all day, and I'm so happy the flyer balls are still here. You know how I love to play with them.
I know, they're so much fun. And you're right, they do make you smile when you do laundry. We are talking about Nellie's, and this is something I'm really proud of, because we have been doing Nellie's at HSN now for 10 years. Always a customer pick, hundreds of 5-star reviews. Even Saki is very fond of it. She just gave it a 5-star review. 209 million loads of laundry done by HSN customers with Nellie's just since 2015. We should have started counting back in 2010. We didn't start, keeping track until 2015. But in the last 5 years, over 200 million. Yeah, 200 million loads. Golly, that's a lot of loads of laundry. I think I did most of them. So this is the Nellie's, right?
Yes.
This is the Nellie's. It is pure, it's clean, it's natural. There's no fragrances. It's hypoallergenic. I can stick my whole nose in there and take a deep breath. I don't come up coughing and wheezing, and my eyes aren't watering, and I'm not choking on artificial fragrances and perfumes and dyes and petroleum distillates and things like that. Starts with sodium carbonate. That's where we get the laundry soda from. The sodium carbonate preconditions the water. So if you live out in the country and you have well water and it's kind of minerally, or you live in the city and it's kind of chlorine-y, that sodium carbonate preconditions the water, and that allows the remaining ingredients, which are coconut oil-based surfactants, to do the amazing job that they do. So it softens your clothes, it conditions your clothes, it gets your clothes clean, and it actually gets them cleaner than whatever you're using right now. And I know since we have 200 million people that have done loads of laundry with Nellie's, you guys know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to talk about the new folks today because I know we have a lot of new viewers right now. I want to show you what is the Nellie's difference. One of the things that we're famous for, Helen, is that we completely dissolve in the washing machine. So I've got a scoop of Nellie's here, and I've got a scoop of powder. And we're all used to the big old scoop of powder or the big old cup of liquid. I'm going to pop these into the water, and we're going to stir them up a little bit here. Mix them up. This is like the agitation inside of your machine. Probably your washing machine isn't quite this noisy, but that's okay. That won't take too long. We'll do the same thing on the detergent side. And one of the first things you're going to notice about the detergent side is the interesting blue-green color. Why? Because it's got dye in it, artificial color, artificial fragrances, things like that. So we're going to let those sit for just a few minutes. And what's going to happen is it's going to precipitate down. And what you will see is crystal clear water on the Nellie side, not so clear on the detergent side. So while we're letting that happen, and we'll keep the camera on them, you can see it happen right before your very eyes. We'll talk about the second part of what makes Nellie so popular. So not only does it completely dissolve, which means no goopy residue in your detergent dispenser, no undissolved powder all over your jeans and things like that, but we also completely rinse out, meaning we do not leave any kind of residue in your clothes. So what I have here are 2 clear, clean bowls of water right there. And I've got 2 little baby shirts right here, and they have already been washed and dried. So they should be clean, right? This is washed and dried in detergent. This is washed and dried the Nellie's way, which also means dried with our Lammy balls, no fabric softener. Take these, and we're gonna do like a re-rinse cycle. And I'm just gonna work these around a little bit as if we took clean clothes, which is exactly what we're doing, and went ahead and re-washed or re-rinsed them, gave them a second rinse. Speaking of which, one of the nice things about using Nellie's is you don't have to add that second rinse cycle. You know how your clothes feel like they come out stiff, or the detergent isn't all the way out of them, so you add an extra rinse cycle? That adds like, what, 20, 30 minutes to your laundry cycle, plus it's a waste of a lot of water. Look what happens when we re-rinse the detergent. Look at that water. Now, that's the residue that's left behind by detergents. It's actually designed to do that. And of course, the Nellie side is nice and clear. The reason that's important, Helen, is because our skin is the largest organ of our body. And whether it's your underwear or your yoga pants or your favorite pair of jeans, or your sheets or your towels or the baby clothes, if this chemical residue, and if you are using detergents, I guarantee you this chemical residue is in your clothes, you're soaking up, your body, your skin is absorbing those toxic chemicals 24 hours a day. That's why it's so important to use a product, first of all, that's natural, that isn't full of those petroleum chemicals, that is safe for the environment, safe for you, better for your clothes, and you're not going to be soaking up chemicals because we completely, totally rinse out.
Let's show that it's Leaping Bunny certified right now, Terry, because it's exactly what you're talking about. So Leaping Bunny certified, tell everybody what that is.
So Leaping Bunny certified means that there's never, ever any animal testing. And that's true of all of our products. And even our Lammy balls, the lamb's wool balls, the wool comes from farms in New Zealand that are small, cooperative farms, and the animals are humanely raised, they're humanely sheared. So from dryer balls to original Nellies to even our Oxygen Brightener, no animal testing ever, cruelty-free. It's something you can feel really confident about. And of course, environmentally friendly, hypoallergenic, no perfumes, no dyes, no chlorine, no SLEs, the sodium lauryl sulfates and things like that. There's none of the bad stuff. only the good stuff.
And it's
So
also
here's
good
the
for your
jars where we
clothes
started
too.
out.
But I want to show real quick. It's also good for your you know, you buy that black pair of jeans that you spent a fortune for, and then you're using all those detergents, and they ruin the integrity of the fabric, and then you get this. This is washed with Nellie's, and this is washed with regular detergent. And you can see if I wanted gray jeans, I would have bought them, but it's not even gray. It's just sort of distressed. And you can see with the onesies, the white, you know, where you're rinsing out. You know, when you wash with other things in the washer, you know, you wash same colors alike, but still everything's gonna rinse clean with Nellie's, and you see this sort of like grayness happening. Now, $16.65 to get home, you get free shipping and handling, and you're getting a year's worth of Nellie's. I'm getting the Today Special. I knew it was coming, so I waited, I'm not gonna lie. Free shipping and handling, that was a big deal. $7.50 honestly isn't a lot considering how much it is for, you know, how much it would be, but free is even better, and it's an 86.
Free is good.
Free's good, right, Terry? Free is even better. You know, Terry, I've been told I'm doing a demo live in the studio, and I have never done this demo before, so
go for it.
I'm just gonna put a couple drops in here, right? And this is, I'll put a little more in. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
It's iodine. It's iodine, right?
Yeah, it's iodine. It's good old-fashioned iodine. Stains like crazy. You dump it in that water, and I know you're going to show everyone with the Oxygen Brightener because that's
so
one
here's
thing,
that Oxygen Brightener. I'm going to drop it in, and then swish it around.
Yeah.
It's like you don't even see the iodine anymore. I hope I did this okay. But that was pretty easy. And I see the water like clearing up already.
Yeah, yeah. So Nellie's will help clear that iodine, but the Oxygen Booster, and I'm not sure if you put in original Nellie's or the Oxygen Booster in there, but I'm going to show everyone with the Oxygen Booster here as well, because our Oxygen Brightener, which normally we rarely do presentations on because sometimes it's on .com, but it sells out quite a bit. Hard to keep in stock, so we usually don't get to do a lot of demonstrations on it. So I've got the iodine too. I've got a baby cloth diaper and 2 containers, so 1 diaper, 2 containers. And we're gonna have cocktails this afternoon. This is laundry detergent. And this is the Oxygen Booster. This is the Oxygen Brightener that you can add into your Nellie's for those really tough stains, you know, like the dirty socks and the grungy towels and the sports uniforms that are real stinky and things like that. That's the laundry detergent side. Gotta love live TV. Some more cats in here. This is the Nellie's. So I'm just.
How many cats do you have, Terry? Tell the truth.
We have 3 cats.
Okay.
And they're
not camera shy.
They're all laying around everywhere. All right, so detergent here on this side of our stain. We'll cover it real good. Nellie's Oxygen Brightener right here on this side. And we're gonna let them start to do their thing. I'm gonna mix this around just a little bit, Helen, so that everyone can see on the detergent side. Well, I'm just mostly making a mess here, but you can see how the stain is actually spreading. I mean, it's just awful. The Nellie side, the stain is not spreading. It's beginning to fade already. We're gonna let that sit for just a wee little second, and I'm gonna show you another use for the Oxygen Brightener. So you can take a household spray bottle, put a couple of cups of water in it, 16 ounces, and 1 scoop, a tablespoon of Nellie's. Give it a shake. You always wanna mix this up fresh because one of the properties of the Oxygen Brightener is because it cleans with oxygen, it has a chemical reaction, and when you first mix it up is when it is most potent. So you want to mix up a fresh batch, and also don't use it on leather, silk, or wool. Everything else is fine, but leather, silk, and wool. So synthetics, polyesters, cotton, any of that, rugs, upholstery, anything like that. So I've got red wine, grass, makeup, and soy sauce here, and I'm going to go ahead and start spraying. And you can see, even before I start the blotting process, my Oxygen Brightener is already just about completely eliminating those stains. And I'll turn that to camera so that you guys can see that. There goes the makeup. There goes almost completely the soy sauce. a little bit more on the grass stain and the makeup. And within seconds, you can let that sit for a couple of minutes to let the oxygen do its thing, do its magic. And then you blot up the excess liquid. Normally you'd leave that on for just a little bit longer. These two stains are completely gone. These two are almost gone. And in a couple of minutes, we can go back and look at these, and those stains will be gone, because that's the reaction of the Oxygen Brightener.
Hey, Terry, could I use that on upholstery, like, or in my car, the spray and things like that?
In your car, absolutely. Upholstery, always test, test it in an inconspicuous place first. That's wise with anything. But yeah, upholstery, fabric, rugs, carpets, all that. Remember the diaper? Okay, so there it was. I didn't touch it. You guys can see that the Oxygen Brightener completely took out the stain. I'm going to go ahead and flop that back over to the Nellie side and let Nellie's take care of the rest of that stain. We'll pour a little more on there. And I'm even going to clean up the water over here, because, again, this is the reactive process of the Oxygen Brightener. It's so powerful at getting rid of stains. So, and it's chlorine free, so it's color safe. You can use it with your whites, with your darks, with your colors, uniforms, all that kind of stuff. And just in the seconds that we're talking here, you can see that diaper is just practically completely and totally spotless.
Terry, can I ask you a question? Do I use the Oxygen? I actually have not used the Oxygen Brightener yet, and I got the Today Special. Do I use it every time I do a load of laundry, or do I just use it if I've got something specially stained or stinky?
Really, if you got something specially stained and stinky,
I was thinking about my daughter's workout clothes, but
Exactly. So the Oxygen, Nellie's does a great job by itself, no doubt about it. In fact, for natural cleaning products, for natural laundry products, there really is nothing better than Nellie's. And I would argue that in all of laundrydom, there is nothing better than our original Nellie's. But for the really, really tough loads, like the stinky workout clothes, like the sports uniforms, things like that, that's when you want to pop in a scoop of Oxygen Brightener along with your regular Nellie. So it's that little extra boost for those really, really tough jobs. And you can see what an amazing, absolutely perfect job it did on that diaper, both sides completely clean, cleaned up the water. Helen, another thing people ask is, how do you only use a tablespoon? How does 1 tablespoon? Because you see that tiny scoop and you think, oh, I got to put more in. That's not enough. I got to put more in. We're going to show you why. So here's laundry detergent. It's blue. Go figure.
Yeah.
Got those dyes and chemicals in it.
Now my clothes are going to be blue.
Well, this is the thing is detergent manufacturers they're chemical companies. They're in the business of manufacturing chemicals. So they want to load up as many chemicals as they can in their products, because that's how they make money. So there's a Nellie's scoop, a tablespoon measure of detergent. And I will use the same scoop, shake it, level it, and get a tablespoon of Nellie's. And in the laundry scales of justice, and the laundry scales of justice never lie, you can see scoop for scoop, measure for measure, Nellie's is heavier, it's more concentrated, it's denser, it's super concentrated natural cleaning power. And I want to emphasize that. And again, I know a lot of you have been with us for 10 years. You've given us the 5-star reviews. You've been incredibly loyal customers who have taken advantage of auto ship. But for the new folks out there, I really want to stress that, honest to goodness, of laundry products out there, the first load you do with Nellie's, first time you use it, whether it's t-shirts, towels, sheets, whatever it is, you will see and you will feel the difference. Your clothes will feel and look cleaner because they are cleaner. Nellie's actually breaks down this residue, this buildup, this leftover graying, dulling, dingy film that's left all over your clothes by detergents and fabric softeners. Nellie's is going to work to break that down. So the more you use Nellie's, the cleaner, the softer, the nicer, the more beautiful that your clothes are going to become. And you can see all the way down the line here, here is detergent. We could wait a really long time, Helen. This is never going to clear up. It's like the snow globe of nightmares. Nellie's completely clear, rinses clean, completely dissolves. This is the one product that once you start using it, honest to goodness, folks, you will never go back to using your old laundry detergent.
Yeah, and when you think of it, 12 cents a load, that's what you're paying today. Now, if you've got one of those high efficiency washing machines, it is 100% perfect for that. Great for the environment. If you've got a septic system, no problem. That's what it's meant for. You're getting enough for an entire year supply. The average family does about 300 plus loads. This is 400 loads of laundry. I feel like, I mean, I'm definitely somebody that does laundry constantly. My husband says it's my hobby, doing laundry, but we are also including today the Oxygen Booster. And actually, I didn't know until I watched the presentation, just like you guys, that Terry, you know, has a spray bottle that she's mixing it with water, and you can use it for rug stains, upholstery stains. If you've got fabric in your car and, you know, you've got that yogurt that the baby spilled in the back seat for, you know, 6 months and you want to get to it. So you can use it for that as well. This is not on auto ship. We usually do auto ship. We not. Let me show you the value if you purchase it separately. That's why it's been so crazy popular all day today. I did get it today. I waited, I saw it. This is the last Today Special of the year, by the way. There's no other Today Special in 2020 for Nellie's. 400 load laundry soda is $60. Just the laundry soap. The 50 load Oxygen Brightener powder is $26 for 2 of them. Very affordable, $13 each, but $86 if you bought them separately. One day only. 3 flex pay of $16.65. Maybe your daughter's not watching or your son's not watching right now. Get one for them. I will tell you, when my daughter comes home from college, she always takes my laundry soap with her. You could just take a bag, right? That's a true story. She took my Nellie's with her back to college when she went in a bag. I gave her like a small bag. I filled it up, sealed it. She stuck it in her luggage. I don't know what they thought if they stopped her at the airport, what that bag had in it. But anyway, she definitely
been there, done that.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I know you have traveled with your little Ziploc bag of Nellie's.
Yeah, definitely.
But I will tell you that if you've got sensitive skin, like my daughter and I do, you know, a rash of this for everything, so sensitive. Somebody who has a lot of allergies tends to have sensitive skin. I started using Nellie's from day one. Day one, I've been using it. And this product actually, I believe it's made in Canada. Is it a Canadian product?
It is. This is a Canadian product.
Yeah.
They have incredibly strict and stringent rules for environmental safety, both in product production, in manufacturing, and in consumer use. And so this is a product that meets all of the Canadian standards for being biodegradable, environmentally friendly, fragrance-free, hypoallergenic, Leaping Bunny certified, septic system safe, no phosphates, no chlorine, no sodium lauryl sulfate, none of the bad stuff. And again, I've been with Nellie's for 10 years. I'm incredibly proud of this. It is such an incredibly wonderful product, and it's a great value any day of the week, but the value today is really incredible.
Oh, it's 10 cents. What is it, like 12 cents a load, Terry?
It's 12 cents a load for just the laundry soda.
Yeah, that doesn't include the Oxygen Brightener.
Exactly. It's like getting a freebie plus free shipping and handling, which, like you said,
Insane.
I mean, that's a big heavy box.
And you know, we're not doing a full presentation of the flyer balls in this presentation. Terry and I are going to be doing it in the next hour, but I just got to show them to you because they're so stinking cute. So you get 3 of these. You throw them in the dryer. They actually are all very good friends, so they actually enjoy it. They get very cold easily, so they love living in the dryer.
They love being in the dryer.
They do. It's their favorite thing. Like, you cannot get them out of there. They just love it. And then they tumble around. They tumble around. And what they do is they reduce the static. What am I saying? Static. Yeah. They reduce the static, and they also reduce the drying time. So they reduce the drying time as well. And you're not adding the chemicals of the fabric softener. You know what drives me crazy is fabric softener actually makes towels not absorbable. They take away the absorption of towels. Why would you put fabric softener?
Most towel manufacturers, in fact, I was